What do you see? When you see this picture, what do you see?
Light.
Light. But there's no light.
No, means the sun rays, the rays.
Sun. Okay. Sun is very big. Do you see a body, big body there? If you draw
Body as in what?
mass, like sun has to have a round.
Yeah, I can see around it darker.
Okay, this is, the inner is more like, but it's tiny.
Yeah, it's tiny.
It's not big.
Yeah.
Because when you draw a sun, it
It's
has to be big. Okay. Let's look at this picture or this picture. It's the same.
Yeah.
You see the sun? This is the earth, all the planets and the
Yeah.
sun. And beyond the sun is the spirit. Okay. So, see,
Third eye?
it is the third eye, but I don't want you to think you know. Because we don't know. Why is it called the third eye? I means EY. Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
Put
I
another.
just get the stiffness here and there.
Put the.
No, I'm comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, it happens. No.
I know, even me, I get all this in the back very often. See, when I wear this, it's not the sun. Does it look like the sun to you? Do you think I'm going to hang a sun around my neck?
Yeah.
Okay. But it is light in a way, not light as in switch on the light. No. Energy. So when how to show energy? So we'll show it like this, like a spark. That's how you would display energy. This picture is very, very powerful. Okay? And that's why I keep sending it to you. But if you don't understand who it is, and I'm telling you this, no matter how many classes you listen online, you cannot have the experience. That is the reason Living Guru. Living Guru does not mean you have to worship and bow down. It means the live energy of one person who is connecting Transvasalia. Now you're here. I am connecting and I'm sharing. What you will get today, you cannot get online. But once you get it from here, you will be able to get
No,
it.
but I've done with Sapna face to face also.
Sapna is different.
Crystal healing and all.
Sapna is different.
Yeah.
Sapna is different. I will not talk about that right now, okay? What she's doing is very good, very amazing, but it's tiring.
Tiring for her.
For her and for whoever is going to be doing it, because you have to keep, this is easy. What I'm going to share is easy. It's nothing. You don't need a crystal, you don't need anything. You just need your own mind to understand the truth. What I'm going to be sharing with you is truth. I've done everything in my life, trust me. I've done it. Chakras, I've done powerful crystals, I've done everything you can name it. From Osho to Art of Living to Kundalini Yoga, everything's come my way. I'll just say it came my way and I loved it.
Yeah.
Each one was very powerful. But Raj Yoga is the ultimate. Why? We're going to start with who am I? When I ask who are you, you will say I'm Rupa.
Yeah.
I'm this sick woman, female. Let's go to the start of birth. When you were born out of your mother's stomach. Or when you were even in your
You
mother's...
used to share me this video, eh?
Yes, I shared with you this video, but you didn't get it. Because I asked you, what do you see? And you said the sun. So you don't get it. Till you don't see yourself as a soul, you don't get it. This is the identity of who am I. Who am I is I'm a soul. And what's the vision of a soul? So when this is a photo, a picture, if it doesn't have knowledge, but if it has knowledge, it switches. If I see third eye, why is it called eye? Eye means you see. So you have to see inside. If I say red rose, do you see a red rose? See a red rose. Do you see it? Now. See a red rose now. Do you see it? You don't? Okay. See the face of your mother. Remember your mother.
Okay, I can see if I imagine it's a red rose.
So I'm telling you to say. Exactly.
Yeah.
Where do you see the face of your mother or red
Yeah.
rose? Where do you see the face of your mother? Where?
From my imagination, my third
Where?
eye, right? You're saying.
Forget third eye,
There.
forget imagination.
From my mind.
Point. Where do you see?
From the mind. No?
Inside? Explain. Mind is a nice word, but you don't know what mind is. So let's be practical. Behind these two eyes, there's a screen where I see it, correct? This is very important. Because just now when I asked you to see the red rose, you didn't see it. So your third
I
eye...
thought you were asking me, can I see it? Or
No,
not?
no,
And I
I'm
said,
asking you, can you
of
see
course I
it?
can imagine a red
Yes.
rose. Yeah.
That is the third eye. You will use the word imagine, but you can only imagine what you have seen with these eyes.
Yeah.
No, you can even imagine things you have not seen with these eyes.
Yeah.
Like if I say yellow aeroplane in a
Yeah.
purple sky,
Yeah.
you'll see yellow
Yeah.
aeroplane in it's creativity also.
Yeah.
Okay. But when I say see your mother, the power of this third eye is very important. Why? We don't use it. We think it's imagination, so we push it aside. Wherever your third eye visualizes whatever and wherever, you are living in those moments. See your mother loving you. Now that second that you saw your mother loving you, you were there, not here. We switch. That's the power of remembrance. Remember, the whole Guru Granth Sahib says, remember me. God says, remember me. But we don't know how to remember him. Because we never used our third eye. Now you start, when I say the third eye has opened, is when you start realizing that whatever I'm thinking, I have a vision. And actually the vision is leading my thoughts. The vision is actually faster than thought. Just as light is faster than sound.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Light is faster than sound. It's split seconds, but it's faster. Vision is faster than thought. When I see my mother, and I keep seeing my mother, and I keep imagining whatever you can say, memory or imagination, whatever, that few seconds or whatever it is, you are there, not here. And you switch between being there and being here. You're seeing me with these eyes, but you're seeing your mother.
Yeah.
So you are switching very quickly between there and here. We're going to use the third eye to get power from God. Do you understand? Because Swas Swas Simro Gobind. We say it and we say, no, I remember God all the time. Bullshit.
Yeah.
No, we don't. We don't remember God all the time. We don't, but we can. And we won't be able to do it all the time, even if we know how to. But we can remind ourselves and we can set reminders. This is a reminder for me.
Yeah.
Now I want you to see this vision. Why? Why this vision? Just as the sun is out there, you cannot see the sun right now, can you? It's somewhere out there. And if it's night, also you can't see the sun. But the sun's energy is very much here. Not just the light, the energy of life. If there is no sun, would there be plants? Would you and me be alive? So there is an energy beyond the visible light and beyond the feeling of heat that it gives, right? I'm talking about that. I'm not talking about the five senses, okay? We are very clear about the five senses. What you see, what you feel, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste. I'm not talking about that. I'm telling you to go beyond. So that's why there's no crystal, no color. Color we can talk about it because you can see. Whatever you can see in your mind is valid. Okay? Talking about feelings. Because although we think we feel with the heart is just an organ which can be transplanted. We actually feel with the mind. Because the moment I say see your mother and feel her love, the moment you visualize her loving you or whatever, you suddenly feel her love.
Yeah.
So the feeling and the vision is coming from here. Okay? I jumped into it, but I want to go back to who am I again? I hear it every day of my life, and it's still not clear. So you can never know it. You have to keep listening to hear, like ABC. How many years we studied ABC to understand what ABC is, and then to put words into form letters. When I'm in my mother's stomach, I have to understand me from the birth to the death. If I understand how I'm here and where I'm going or what happens to the soul, then you understand the journey of this life. And then you can understand karmic accounts. We all understand karmic accounts, that it's not just this one lifetime. What I'm going to teach you is how you can cut karmic accounts. Simran. Why is Simran powerful? Because it cuts karmic accounts. Because it gives you happiness from inside. Because it gives you love from inside.
But the mind is always wandering here and there.
Now you see it. Now because now you've realized your mind is wandering, because now you've understood that the vision is going here and there. Why do you think that guy who recited Japji Sahib and thought he's going to be the next guru wasn't the next guru? Because he started counting horses in his mind. Kode ginde pe sab, jera kahani hai. That I'm going to be this. He started. Kode ginna doesn't mean you see horses, and it means your mind. I'll teach you a way to stop your mind from wandering. Focus on this vision and do not allow it to leave your mind. While listening to me, you look there.
Only look there.
Look there better for now. Because when you look at me, you're going to get distracted. Okay? Use your ears to hear me. There's two choices. One is you look there and you hear me. Or one is you just look into my eyes without wavering, which is more difficult. Okay. The reason this photo has power is because it's the truth. My identity as a spirit, as a soul that enters my mother's womb, that Atma is tinier than an atom. So this is an enlarged vision of the energy point that is me, that entered the mother's womb to enter those cells that just first connected in the beginning. At be more refined than atom. Invisible to the naked eye or any microscope or any scientific equipment. The energy of the soul is beyond matter. Beyond matter. But you can see it with your inner eye and feel it. So this is a big vision. Now it's like a Fulgari spark, the spark. But when we see a spark, we always see with a black background. So we change that to be like a sunset background, golden red. So that's why this has a golden red background, because it's energy. So you can't see, fire is energy. So that fire background and with a spark. And that spark is not a photo, it's alive. And it's me right now residing where I'm seeing it. Where you see this is the seat of the soul. That's why it's the third eye. It's the eye of the soul that you're using to see yourself as energy seated behind these two eyes, in the center of the forehead, in this body. Now, that energy point that came into the womb of the mother, that was born as a little baby, that didn't know whether it was female or male or Sikh or Christian or Buddhist, that was just a baby. And if you were not given to your mother, that little baby was given to a Muslim, you would be a Muslim. You would like different things, your face would look like this because you have your parents' DNA, but your whole thinking, your whole upbringing would be different. So whatever I know, whatever I think I like, whatever I think I am, is nurtured, is not nature, is what I have been taught and imprinted into me from this birth. This is an awakening to realize at least that I am not what I think I am. I am beyond this body. I am beyond the religion. I am beyond female identity. I am beyond this body that I think and know as Rupa. In this lifetime, yes, I am in the body of a female named Rupa, born in the Sikh religion, brought up and have all those imprints that have been engraved upon me, imprinted upon me from birth by everyone around me. My teachers, my education, my parents, my relatives, everyone that I know. Because, sadly, no one knows that they are a soul. And I too didn't know, and that's why when I had my children, I also brought them up and imprinted false beliefs into them. The awakening and realizing that I am a soul is very, very empowering in itself, because as a spirit, as a soul, as Atma, I am immortal. I never die. I take birth in the womb of a mother and I leave the human body. When the body is dead, what has left that dead body? Just the Atma, that's it. Everything else is the same between a living body and a dead body. The hair is the same, the face is the same, the eyeballs are the same, the ears are the same, the heart is the same, the brain is the same. Everything is the same. The only missing thing from a dead body is the energy. The spirit that gives energy to this dead body. The spirit that gives energy to the dead body is missing. And so every function in a dead body collapses because the spirit leaves. So I, the soul, am the one who is using these eyeballs to look, who is using these ears to hear, who is using this nose to smell, the mouth to taste, the hands to move. And I am the one that makes the heart beat, the intestines function. I am the energy giver in this body. This is the ultimate truth. But I am not in control. I cannot tell the eyeballs don't see. I cannot tell the heart don't beat. So I am the one giving the life energy to this body, but I'm not in charge. I don't know when I'm going to leave this body, and I don't know when I came into this body, when I'm going to go into the next body. Because I forgot. Not because I don't know, but because I forgot who I am. And even now, hearing and knowing who I am as an eternal point of light, energy, life force residing in this body, in the center of my forehead, the space where I see myself at this moment as a sparkling point, twinkling star, is the seat of the soul. And yet, even if a doctor or any scientific equipment chops the head into pieces, also will not be able to find me. I'm so subtle. I'm there, very much there, because the moment I leave, this body is dead. So the automatic part of my being is Sebang, this life-giving, which the word Guru Nanak uses, beautiful, Sebang, life force illuminating from within. I'm that, but I'm more than that. What leaves the dead body along with the life energy that makes my life energy being different from 8-9 billion life energy beings in this world. And we know that each one of us is different. Your husband, your son, me, your each friend, everyone is different and yet the same. We are the same in the life-giving power to this body, but we are different how? We are different in our thoughts, in our memories, in what's been imprinted upon us from birth, in our karmic accounts beyond this birth, and ultimately in our choices. Choices is just a result of the input. And I have been imprinted and input with false beliefs. So my grounding, my root of my very being is false. I am not merely a woman. I'm not merely a Sikh. I'm not merely Rupa, a mother, a grandmother. I am a soul. Yes, this lifetime is very important, but to recognize the truth. Because if I was born through my mother's womb, but given to a soul like Buddha or Jesus or Guru Nanak to bring up from small, from childbirth, what would I be? How would I be? Would I eat what I eat? Would I wear what I wear? Would I think what I think? Would I do what I do? No. These are our role models, and yet we live completely different from them. It's not saying that you have to live like them, but it's awakening you to the awareness of the difference between me and my role models. And that gap has to be bridged. To be able to live now in joy, with love, with peace, with empowerment. So I am mind, yes. I, the soul, am my mind, which includes my imprints, my false beliefs, my choices, my memories, my feelings. So what do I do? How do I make the right choices when my database is all wrong? The only way is to hear truth. That is why we need to hear truth, because that's the new input that can wash false beliefs. So the first truth, I am Seba, Satnam, beyond name. Satnam is beyond name. I am divine energy, light, being, life force that resides in this body, and this body changes. I was a baby, I was a child, I was a girl, I was a teenager. We know that this external body is changing and will keep on changing. But I, the soul, don't change. I record this life like a movie, and I see my life flash by before me like a movie too. I'm the observer of this role play. So I'm actually even beyond the role play, because I am actually observing myself play a role as a girl, as a teenager, as a woman. But I got lost into the role play and I became the character rather than the detached observer. I see myself now knowing the truth that I am the life force energy giver to this body. I am beyond the body and I'm eternal. That's why the soul never fears death. It fears physical pain. It fears physical trauma. It fears loved one's death, but not my own. Because at the core, it knows unconsciously and subconsciously that it never dies. And each soul that I interact with in this world is also eternal and is also just playing a role. We are playing our roles as per our karmic accounts. And so all those that are near and dear to me are going to be my test papers in life, my challenges. Because those are the lessons that I, the soul, have to learn to overcome. So if I'm a soul, and all 8-9 billion souls in this world are souls, where do we come from? We are aliens on earth. We are beyond 5 elements. So we come from a realm beyond 5 elements. We can call it soul world, nirvana, paramdam. These are just words to explain soul world. But once we come into the realm of play on earth, we don't know how to go back because we've forgotten and we don't know the way home. Yet, there is one soul, only one soul, tiny, invisible kind of light, just like me, and like 8-9 billion souls, that does not ever come to play a role on earth, does not ever take birth in the womb of a mother. Because the moment you take birth through the womb of a mother, you start karmic accounts with the mother and the family around you that takes care of you from birth. So that one entity, that one being that never comes into the karmic play of life on earth, that one is called Supreme Soul, God, Ik. For He is only one. Beyond gender, we use the word He because in the English language, it's either he or she. That entity, the one, spirit, soul, Atma, identical to me, tiny point of invisible point of light, but does not reside in a human body, stays in the realm of soul world forever and tells us to remember Him. Why? remembering Him in His true identity beyond body. That's why our gurus always said no murti, no pictures, no idol worship, because God is beyond visibility. When we remember Him, that one entity, as a point of light in His true identity, just the way I'm a point of light in my true identity. So this vision that you're looking at and seeing is my identity as well as the identity of Akal Purakh. Akal Purakh. Purakh means entity. Akal means beyond time and death. We are also Akal. He's also Akal. But we have a role to play. He doesn't. His role is to be the one who is always separate from the realm of play. Why? He's the source. And because I am mind, I have to connect to Him through the mind. That's why man jite jab jeet. The only way I can win this play of life is by remembering who I am and who He is, and connecting through thoughts and vision. Thought and vision and feeling is the wire that connects soul to Supreme Soul. Man, tu Jyot Swaroop hai. Your true identity, oh my dear mind, is Jyot, is point of light, is point of energy. Apna mool pehchan, remember. Jyoti Jyota Rali. So in 1 second, the moment I know I am soul, and I know that He's Supreme Soul, same identity, but He lives beyond these 5 elements world, in a realm far away, golden red light realm, beautiful realm, where we all come from. Not possible to reach through a human body or a spaceship or anything that has 5 elements, because it's beyond 5 elements. Through the mind, through thought. So me, twinkling point of light, very quickly in a second I fly and I reach soul world, because it's a space beyond. I just think it is. Me, twinkling point of light, meet God, twinkling point of light, and we meet as one. So when one dot is on top of another dot, you see only one, but it is two. It's me and God. So now this vision is not just me anymore. This is me in union with Akal Purakh, with God. Jyoti Jyota Rali. Sampurna Tiara, I become complete. Each second that I remember to connect to Him, that I remember to visualize myself and Him, each second I empower my being. I fill up with all His powers. And what are His powers? He's everlasting ocean of happiness, everlasting ocean of love, everlasting ocean of purity and peace. I take and fill up with His love as much as I want. For He's ever complete, ever full, never depletes like all of us. So all of us can connect and fill up from Him through thought in every second, and He still will never, never deplete, because He's the source. he never left. Nirvana was soul world. And so he never forgot who he is. We forgot. Right now, I'm with him. Me, tiny point of invisible jewel. Akabra, tiny point of invisible jewel. And we meet as one. In my mind, in my vision, in my thoughts. And I can talk to him through thought. Baba, I can call him Baba or Mama or beloved. Sajanara, mera sajanara. Nikatu kloira, mera sajanara. I can feel now that you're very near to me. So the love flows from him to me. And I tell him, I don't feel the love as yet. I see you, I see myself, I understand the knowledge, but I don't feel your love. And that's okay. Because we are 0%, it takes time to fill up. And slowly, slowly, as we keep practicing and seeing him and seeing myself in union with him, we fill up and fill up and fill up. And each second that you visualize yourself as a soul in union with the Supreme Soul, in those moments, you cannot have any vices. You cannot be sad. You cannot feel even physical pain. We just have to learn to control our vision by using these eyes initially to look and hold the vision. And as we keep practicing this union, slowly, slowly, we will be able to see beyond these eyes. We'll be able to hold the vision in our mind while talking, while moving, while playing, while walking, while driving, while dancing, while enjoying. We will be able to hold that vision inside, because the inner vision has nothing to do with what the eyes see. As we demonstrated earlier when I told you to see your mother or the red rose, the outer vision of the eyes has nothing to do with the inner vision. My inner mind, my inner being will be where my mind's eye is. And right now, I use my eyes and my inner eye to hold myself in my true identity, in union with God and His true identity. Filling up with all the love, the joy, the peace that I need. And I need those inner powers to be able to tolerate, to face, to accommodate, to adjust, to discern, to choose wisely. I will need all these inner powers that I can get only and only from God. And if any human being tells you that they can give you this power, they are lying. He is the only source. Ik begins the entire Gurbani. Ik, Omkar. He is Ik. We are Om. And Kar is the play of time. We can only guide you to reach your inner ability to empower yourself and heal yourself. just simply being in union with Him without thinking too much, you are also deleting karmic accounts, whether you know it or not. You are deleting your vices, you are filling up with purity and power, you are deleting karmic accounts. And when karmic accounts get deleted, you stay in joy and peace and love, whether you get it from outside or not. The external world does not affect your internal world, because you stabilize in that eternal form that is your true identity. I am a beautiful, sparkling, peaceful soul, and I belong to God. And we all are beautiful, peaceful, loving, pure, eternal souls that belong to the eternal one. Stay in union and fill up with His love, with His might, for He is almighty. And when I fill up with His might, I become mighty too. Master, mighty, His child. Mera Baba, Pyara Baba, Meeta Baba. He's my Father. He's my beloved. And He's ever, ever sweet. And His role is only one. Three, rather. To love us, to teach us, and to take us back home. To love us and teach us so that we are ever loving, ever happy, and ever joyful. To transform us into angels so that we can fly back home with Him. But for now, beyond knowledge, beyond anything, I just need to live with the truth that I am a soul. Energy point of light, beyond body, beyond relationships, beyond images, beyond five elements, beyond this character, this role play, beyond everything that I know and believe. And I'm in union with the one and only Almighty Father, Supreme Being. Om Shanti. Om Swanti. Shanti. Peaceful. I'm peaceful. You get better than before because now you're.
I'm concentrating on one thing.
Very good. That's the word concentrate means. To concentrate to a point. Do you understand? You have to concentrate to meditate, to connect, to empower yourself. Otherwise, if you don't concentrate, if you don't concentrate, then you're all scattered. So concentration means point. Unluckily, the light is missing from inside.